Alright, now let's have a look here at the 28th today. It was again another tour de force. So what we're looking at is three charts. We've got the British pound, the euro, and the Swiss all against the American dollar. The American dollar being on the right here going up, while the euro and the British pound are going down against it. All 1 hour charts. So there's been an economic announcement that was announced. So let's see how things chug along here. Boom. So I've gone to the 5-minute charts just really quickly here to show you what that looks like on the 5-minute charts. And as you can see, things go a bit crazy. We're back to 1 hour charts now, and this was in fact the announcement. It was the US Consumer Confidence Report. It came out at 8 a.m. this morning. It's now 8:23, so this is the result of 23 minutes worth of movement. And we're going to do a little bit of a tactic here that's a little bit different. Usually at the end of these big long trends, we can put in trades against the trend, and about the only time we can do. If you look carefully here, you'll see the candles are always at or touching the green line. But once in a while they break away like this, and within a candle or two they usually come back to the green line. So what we're doing is putting in some buy trades, but you've got to be in front of the computer. As soon as you've got a trade, a positive trade, you've got to close the trade out and take the profit. So let's see how we did here. We put a buy trade in here on the British pound already. So let's see what happens. I move that consumer confidence report out of the way. And boom, then we put in another buy trade over here. So we've got a couple of buy trades. And again, they open in a negative position to start with because of the spread. Plus, we've got a bit of a negative trade on that first one here. So boom, next one. Next one. Again, these are usually 5 minutes snapshots. Again, it drops again, big time. So we're into, well, we've got to be confident here with what we're doing. So again, we put in another buy trade. So we've got 3 buy trades here on the British pound. And we're not going to mess around with the other ones. We're going to stay with the British pound here. And boom, it's already retracing back up there a little bit. And hey presto, we closed out on one of these trades right here. That moved into profit. We'll look at the profits we got on that in a minute. So we've got 2 to go. And again, it's dropping down again nicely. So we put in another buy trade. And because it's got to, at some point in time, retrace back up here towards this green line. And potentially even the yellow line, tell you the truth. We can see that the American dollar is retracing a little bit over here. As this goes down, obviously, the pound and the euro going up against it. That's why I've got all 3, and this is one of the magic number setups here. When the American dollar does something, the pound and the euro are going to react simultaneously against it. And boom, we've got this one into profit again, and we must have closed that one out, taking a bit of profit there. We've readjusted our stop losses, keep a tighter stop loss on these ones here, and it's dropped back down again nicely. Boom, and there you go. It's taken a big leap up towards the green line and closed this out on both of those trades. And we'll have a look at what the profits were. Now, the euro here that you see, we've got a trade already in here that's been in there for quite some time, as a matter of fact, since the 17th. So it's been sitting there for a good while. We're waiting for that to come back down and close us out finally on that one. All right, so this is what we ended up with here. So we got 290. Out of one of the original sells here today. It's the 28th. What have we got? The 28th, yeah. 290, 98, 74, 53, and 50. And as it's coming back to the green line now, what we want to be doing is setting some triggers, I believe. Okay, so what have we done here? We've zoomed out now on the euro, and we're looking at the daily chart. So you can see that's where our trade has been in for quite some time here. And we're hoping that it's going to, well, we're confident it's going to come back down to these lower levels and close this out. See, the red line is above the white line, which is above the blue line, the yellow line, the green line. So this separation here is classic of a trend, and we're looking forward to a long trend on the euro here, but it'd be still nice to close that one out and take that all as profit here. So I think we left it. Okay, we're back to the 1 hour charts, and now we're putting in some sell trades. A sell trade as it's coming up to the green line, because typically the drop, the bounce, the continuation of the trend, we should really be waiting for it to come out right up to green or even yellow, but we've got a sell trade in, and let's see how this thing chugs along. Boom, we've got a nice little profit going there. We take a sell trade on the euro, and again, these are 5-minute snapshots, so within that 5 minutes we put another sell trade on the euro. And what's happened here? Well, it's begun to retrace a little bit, so we must have closed that trade out. And hey presto, there you can see we've got a few more trades that we've taken here. The sell trades, there we go. Smaller sell trades, so we've got 46, 50, 60 odd dollars out of that lot. And again, just to remind us, it's the Consumer Confidence Report. Okay, this is the British Pound 5-minute chart, and again, a beautiful drop, a beautiful bounce, continuation of the trend. And this is the where we get in on the bounces. This is the Euro. Again, a beautiful drop, a bounce, and a continuation of the trend. And on the other side of the equation, this is the US Swiss. So as the US is going up, the other two charts are going down. And again, a beautiful bounce, a retracement, continuation of the trend. Okay, so what's happening now? So there you go. There's the 5-minute chart side by side. It's quite uncanny, actually, how the pound and the euro look exactly the same almost. But that's how you get the relationship between the three charts. Okay, we're back to 1-hour charts right now. And let's see how this thing chugs along. And we've placed yellow triggers on all of them. So we're waiting for the retracement now to the yellow line. It's just a matter of time till it does that. And let's just chug along here. And it's coming up to, in fact, look, it's back at the green line here. And that was a good retracement. So I took some manual trades. Smaller ones, 0.5, because we are expecting it to go to yellow. So smaller trades on all three of them simultaneously here. And, well, fairly shortly afterwards, they're all in profit again. And boom, we closed out on those. So we picked up another $17, $19, and $35. And you can see we've got a couple of trades open here still. Well, that new one. And we'll see how this goes. Bang, that one closed out. As that line there hit the take profit, that one closed out on us, and it continues to drop. It's always the way as soon as you get out, but now we have to wait for the targets. Yellow triggers all set, and let's just check that thing through. There you go, and it's at the end of the day when we stopped the snapshots and started to make the movies here. So the 28th, this is what we picked up today on that announcement, and I believe I did a quick calculation here. If I can pull it up here, we made right at $967 on that lot today. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 trades, all positive, and we've only got one negative trade sitting there as the euro is still dropping. Hopefully that's going to close us out overnight. It's not how many positive trades you've got, it's how many negative trades you've got on the other side too. A lot of companies don't show you that, but we do. That's a very impressive day of trading. Another $1,000. Anyway, that's how we traded on the announcements. That's an announcement trading using the 1-hour charts and occasionally viewing the 5-minute charts. But an exciting day. These sort of things happen all the time. Now it's coming up to the end of the month, May, June. So the next major, big, huge event is coming up on the first Friday, the first Thursday, and the first Friday of every month. Our non-farm payrolls, and they're big news for America, the jobless rates. So we're looking forward to perhaps doing another economic announcement with you then. But until then, well, that's it for today.